Fun fact, despite often being called rulers, kings were typically more than a foot tall. Hey folks, welcome to This Week in History. Let's get at it. On August 9th in 1173, construction on the bell tower for the Cathedral of Pisa began. The ground was a little too soft to hold the tower's weight and started to give during construction, but they kept building anyway, and that's how we got the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is not to be confused with the Leaning Tower of Chisa. In 1610, the First Anglo-Powhatan War began, setting the Virginia colony against the Powhatan Confederation. It lasted for 4 years, was the first in a trilogy of Anglo-Powhatan wars, and if you'd like to know more, you can check out our video on it. On August 10th in 1628, the Swedish ship Fossa sank about 20 minutes into her maiden voyage. Yeah, we did a video on that one too. In 1792, the storming of Tuileries Palace in France took place during the French Revolution. It also led to the arrest, trial, and execution of King Louis XVI and the abolition of the monarchy. Well, until 1814 at least. And I'd like to take a moment to remind everyone of just how great Canada Dry Ginger Ale is. They don't pay us to say that, it's just true, but if you'd like to sponsor us, we'd be on board with that. Just check out the link to our Patreon down below. We'd appreciate it because, you know, it's not like acorns grow on trees. On August 12th in 1851, Isaac Singer was awarded a patent for his sewing machine, and I mean, come on now, you can't tell me he doesn't look exactly like you think the inventor of the modern sewing machine would look. And speaking of brand names, in 1865, the first antiseptic surgery was performed by Joseph Lister. Yes, eventually Listerine would be named after him in 1879, though it was invented by Joseph Lawrence. Fun little fact here, Listerine was created as a surgical antiseptic, and it was only an afterthought that it was pushed as a form of oral care. Also, Listerine did not coin the term halitosis, though they were responsible for the word becoming much more prevalent. And apparently, because we're not too worried about losing interns, we sent Eddie out to talk to some folks about Listerine's origins. Eddie, how's it going out there? Okay, well, keep running, Eddie. Yeah, go ahead and add his name to the wall. On August 13th of 1521, an army of Spanish and natives under Hernan Cortes captured Emperor Cuauhtémoc, as well as the capital city of Tenochtitlan, ending the Aztec Empire. And if you're interested in learning how the hell Cortes accomplished this, yep, click that eye up there. On August 14th at 1040, Scottish King Duncan I was killed in battle against forces led by MacBeth, who replaced him as king. Yeah, we're talking about that MacBeth, and don't worry, we're coming back to him later. On August 15th in 1057, hey, it's later because here's MacBeth again, except this time he died at the Battle of Lumphanan. In 1281, a Mongol invasion fleet was destroyed by a typhoon known as the Kamikaze or Divine Wind off the coast of Japan. This was the second time this happened, the first being in 1274. Think they were kind of getting a sign there. And at birthdays, we've got dentist, gambler, and all-around interesting feller, Doc Holliday in 1851, French general, emperor, and, well, we all know who the hell he is, Napoleon in 1769, the 31st president of the United States, Herbert Hoover in 1874, and acclaimed director and producer Cecil B. DeMille was born this week in 1881. Looks like that's just gonna about do it for this week, but we'll be back here next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Never forget you matter. Always try to have fun, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, but if you do, name it after me.